This is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com. Well, the Keystone XL pipeline controversy continues. It's now in the hands of President Obama, who will make the final decision regarding whether or not that route will be accepted after there's been disputes about the safety of it going through the Ogallala Aquifer. Well, recently, a group of protesters went to Washington, D.C. to stage a rally, as well as a planned arrest situation in which they actually chained themselves to the fence in front of the White House. Among the 50 people that did that was a woman that owns land here in York County. Abbi Kleinschmidt made the trip to Washington, D.C. and allowed herself to be taken into custody to make a stand. Her sister Jenny Harrington, as well as some of their other family members, joined her. Well, they're back in town now, and they talked with us this week about their experiences and what they hope it will say to the president about how they feel about this project.
We were visiting Saturday night about this, that it may make the administration nervous to have farmers zip tying themselves to the fence. That is something that is going to stick in the minds of Americans, and they're going to say, what is going on? We have Nebraska farmers tying themselves to the White House fence. What is this issue?
And then, you know, the police over the loudspeaker read the whatever statute or whatever that made it unlawful for us to be where we were. And, you know, after the third warning, they arrested Daryl first. And I was the third to be arrested.
Because she got shoved down.
Yeah, they started on the end and they arrest the women first. And so, you know, we made our way, they handcuffed us and we made our way to the paddy wagon. And I got to sit with Daryl in the paddy wagon and spend, you know, a good amount of time. And
how many were arrested right there?
50.
50.
Yeah. And the police said the last time they did a rally, there were it was like the more the merrier getting arrested. And this time, whoever organized it, whether it was Sierra Club or I don't know who organized it. If Sierra Club, yeah.
And 350 maybe.
They just said, the police said, we will do 50. Once they process us, then you're free to go. And
processed meaning just name and
paperwork, you know, and social security number, yeah. Any identifying marks, what you're wearing, kind of goofy,
and
I thought.
Were you charged with something?
Well, it was called failure to, what did I say?
You said earlier to comply with a police order.
Yeah. So, you know, there's
and the penalty for that?
Pardon?
And the penalty?
$100.
Okay.
We bonded out, and so there's nothing. I mean, I believe it's on my record, and I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me.
So now that Kleinschmidt and Harrington are back in town, they say that they're not going to stop their fight. They say it's worth it to them to make everyone know how much they are against this pipeline. And they said that they hope that they'll never see it on their land, which has been in their family for 5 generations. Again, this is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com.